So,
I don't even understand this look.
just get your shoes on. Probably not. It was alright.
Okay.
The show tonight, right?
Show. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, hello. Can I have your attention, please? Sorry about that. It's just that, we seem to have a bit of a situation on our hands. Because you see, the thing is, all of the characters that make up this play are literally standing right behind me. They're dressed, they know their parts, but they're still not quite ready to perform. And quite honestly, it's because they're scared of you. They're scared you'll be bored. They suspect you've figured out this is a commedia dell'arte play by now and you're edging your way towards the door. They figure you'd rather watch TV or go to the movies or at least see a play that's new and modern and critically acclaimed rather than sit here and listen to a tale as old and musty as theirs.
You must understand our position. Your tastes are so fickle. A story once met with huge success is now met with projectile vegetation. We only know that we've hit a mark when we hear you laugh or applaud our efforts, and that's really all the reward we need.
You want something at once mainstream and edgy, philosophical and scatological, as deep as a poem, yet as light and fluffy as a piece of buttered popcorn. Where do we fit anymore? We've been relegated to history books, our characters out of stock. But, you know, maybe you have a point. After all, our story has been told since long before any of you were even born. And in a world that demands the new and immediate, I suppose our simple little tale just can't compete.
But, on behalf of all the other characters, I swear we would give our pancreases to win your love and devotion. The other characters, they would have wanted me to assure you of this from the start. And I do so with all my heart. We have no pride, no reservation, nothing keeping us from amusing you.
Nothing.
If we were concerned about looking foolish, we'd be sitting out there with you instead of up here dressed like clowns. So our only hope is to do our best and hope if you find us untalented, you'll laugh at that and that'll be good enough for us. You know. You know us already. We've been there all along. The sketch comedies, the spoofs, the sitcoms. You've met us before by a million different names and faces. Try to remember. We don't know why you fell out of your favor, for it wasn't all too long ago that you preferred us to the intellectual barrage of the artsy fartsy. You used to treat us so graciously, and yet now so many of our kind are unemployed, lying idle between the dusty pages of unread books and cast aside with other fads and trends. Some of us seldom see the light of day, and when we do, it's in the crusty study of some theater scholar, a classroom, or some poor fool writing a thesis. Is it the jokes? The language? Aren't we hip enough? Is it fair that the Harlequin and the Macarena lie in the same grave? Just give us a chance. Remember, you no sooner threw out your ghastly day-glow bell-bottoms when low, they were still in style and twice as expensive. So don't be so quick to judge our time is spent. We may surprise you yet. In the face of so much horror, suffering, the constant threat of war, and the world weighing down on us, I refuse to believe there is no room for laughter. Levity is what saves us from the load, and there is, and always will be room for amusement, simply for amusement's sake. So what do you say? Will you laugh with us in the face of reality and tell the world to get over itself?
Yes! That was beautiful, man. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. You will witness many strange things tonight. And we ask you to please check your disbelief at the door of the theater. Thank you. I'm are your humble servants, the characters that make up this play will be ready and willing to start as soon as they hear you call for them. Your applause and laughter is the life that courses through their veins, and once they hear your willingness to give them an opportunity to show you what they can do, it will wipe out all of their initial reservations. So, are you willing to give our old story a new chance? Excellent. Now, I would love to tell you what this play is going to be about, but I'm a little afraid you'll laugh at me, because you see, the thing is that this play, well, it's mostly about oranges and happiness and a little about love. You know, maybe you ought to just see it for yourself. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you a story like you've never heard before.
Oh, Pantalone, advisor to me, the King of Hearts. My only son, Tartaglia, heir to the throne, is still sick after all these months. He lies in his room day in and day out, too ill to leave, miserable and dying, and yet we still do not know what has made him so sick. Meanwhile, on a potentially unrelated note, Princess Clarice, second in line to succession to the throne, grows more strange and cruel by the moment. Now the doctors have said that there is no hope for recovery and the kingdom is as good as destroyed. Oh, the inhumanity!
This is true, but with all due respect, Your Majesty, why are you telling me this? Perhaps you've forgotten, but I live here. I know all this already.
Oh, I know.
Then why?
It's for them. Plot exposition.
Ah, very good, Your Majesty. Very clever. It was interwoven so well, I hardly noticed.
That's why I'm king. I still do not understand where he could have gotten such a sickness. I've always made him wear his coat outdoors and wash his hands before eating, and I never let him kiss frogs.
Your Majesty, I don't mean to be indiscreet, but could the illness be something that you contracted in your youth?
Pardon? I'm not following.
What I mean to say is, sire, is that perhaps you may have known several other women than the queen.
Good God, man, why are you whispering? Knowing women is nothing to be ashamed of. Pantalone, I knew women at a very early age. I had all my sisters, and I showed my aunts a good time as soon as I was able to walk. And to say nothing of my grandmother, the times that bathtub is seen. Oh, the games we played. bathtub. And my mother, allow me to tell you that there are few people who have the sort of relationship with their mother that I've had. Many a night, I kept her up screaming. This one time...
Your Majesty, stop talking, please, Your Highness. What I mean to say is that maybe your snake caught something when it wandered into a strange jungle.
Can't say I've ever had a snake. I'm much more of a cat person. Oh! No! I've always been faithful, completely faithful to my wife, the Queen of Hearts. May she rest in peace.
Well, let's not underestimate the prince. Maybe he got a dose himself.
Prince Tartaglia has never known love. He's still waiting for someone, something to animate his poor heart. No, Pantalone, I've had him examined by all the doctors in the land, and for once they all agree.
And what do they agree it is?
It is an extremely grave and most probably fatal case of terminal hypochondria.
Hypochondria?
Yes! The doctors say there's nothing they can do to cure him. Oh, my poor son! If we could just make him laugh, I know it would make him feel better. Just a little smile would be a sign of an improvement. But alas, it is impossible. He is so very miserable. It grieves me, Pantalone. I am such an old man already, quite decrepit, and my only son lies on his deathbed, which means that the crown will pass to my niece, Princess Clarice, who just generally creeps me out. Death my hypochondria! My son!
There, sire. Stop grieving like this or you'll be on your deathbed too. How do you expect the prince to laugh if the whole court is in mourning? There's hope. We're in luck. By chance, or some cheap plot setup, the great comedian Truffaldino has arrived at the court today. What I suggest is, have a party. There'll be games and a tournament. It'll be a masked ball. And with all the merriment of the feast and costumes, the prince is bound to at least chuckle. If anyone can cure the prince of his terminal hypochondria, it'll be Truffaldino.
There is something in what you say.
What have you got to lose? We've tried everything else.
But the boy is sick. All the noise and festivities might make him worse.
But sick with hypochondria.
Terminal hypochondria. Yes.
That means it's on his mind.
Well, we'll try it. I will go see Truffaldino immediately.
Oh, great. There's Leandro, the first minister. I don't trust him at all. I'll bet he wants the prince dead.
Hi, I'm Leandro, first minister. Boy, do I want the prince dead.
Ah, Leandro, I was just about to give some orders for some festivities. We are having a court banquet and a masked ball with some entertainment starring the great clown Truffaldino, and we are having it tonight. And another thing, I also hereby decree that whoever can make the prince laugh by whatever means will get a huge prize.
But, your majesty, is this wise? Poor Prince Tartaglia is a very sick boy. Such activity could easily cause his death.
Everything else we have tried, from magicians to spooning, has failed to cure the prince. Laughter cannot possibly avert him him at the very least, I myself will go to the kitchen and order a royal banquet for the whole court. Ah, Pantalone, you have given me new hope.
Well, actually, Your Majesty, it was mostly your idea.
Was it? So, that's why I'm king.
Oh, Your Highness, you are such a card.
Oh, shut up, Pantalone. No,
Your Highness, I beg you reconsider.
no,
Foolish, hasty move, though not as the point get any better. Why won't that brat stop dithering? Damn that meddling Pantalone. And where did this insipid clown Truffaldino come from? If the prince laughs, even once, all our efforts were for nothing. What rotten luck to have this clown show up now. Who is interfering with our plans?
Oh, my most precious, I love you, kisses. Cheek, cheek, fish, face.
Schnookums, perhaps we should be a little less free with our affections until the prince is dead.
Oh, foo. Okay, but I want to get married now. Why can't we just shoot him or slit his throat or something classic like that? Why do we have to have such a long and complicated and slow death?
Patience, my little peachy blossom. This is just how things are done. Like I tell you all the damn time. I've enlisted a very powerful ally. One who will help us tip the balance of power in our favor.
Oh, yeah. Who is that again?
That pinnacle of evil. That tower of treachery. That paragon of all things that are just generally not that nice. It is Fata Morgana. A powerful sorceress whose very name strikes fear to the ears that speak.
Ears that speak it?
Of course the doctors think he is faking it. It is through Morgana's magic potions that the prince has fallen ill. And it will be through her magic that finishes him off in the end. And finally allows her to get her revenge.
Oh, Pookie, you're so sexy when you're colluding.
And then, when the prince is dead, I will marry you. And I will be king.
And I will be queen.
With me as king.
Time out. Oh, my God. Would you take a look at that? That cannot be comfortable to hold for a long time. Coochie, coochie, coo. Oh, man, I cracked myself up all the time. Oh, right. Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to fill you in a little bit. You see, Fata Morgana, this evil witch our frozen chums here were just talking about, always loved a good game of cards. She always loved the game because she always won. And she always won because she always cheated. But then, one fateful day, when Morgana was playing against a witch who was simply a better cheater than her, Morgana lost 2 of her best brooms when she was miserably defeated. The game? Hearts. And so it was this slight that caused her to conjure up the demons that killed the Queen of Hearts all those years ago and run over the king's royal cat Ace with an ice cream truck last May. It is also what fuels her endless desire for revenge now. She will not stop until the king is destroyed and his son as well. I just wanted to fill you in on a little bit of the background info. Things will go much smoother now that most of this expositional crap is out of the way.
What the hell was that?
Owie, why do I feel so stiff?
Something's going on here. Someone or something is interfering, guiding things along their own way. I don't like it. First that Truffaldino shows up out of nowhere.
Oh, I like him. He's really funny.
Which, my little love bucket, is the problem. The king is right about one thing. If Prince Tartaglia laughs, even once, Morgana's spell will be broken, and I will never be king.
And I will never be queen.
Or I king. The only thing more discouraging than the appearance of this buffoon is the king's sudden whim of having a ball, and offering a prize to anyone who can make the prince laugh. Oh, Morgana is not going to be pleased.
Master! and Morgana's most bitter rival. The two have never met on this earth, but he has foiled Morgana's plans for years, and she vows to destroy him. He's the one who sent Truffaldino here to break the spell and to protect the prince and the king.
You all getting all this? Yeah? All right, I'm just making sure.
So let's just kill this dastard. I have a brass knuckle and a taser in my room. We could easily just...
We shall use more magic potions from Morgana.
Oh yeah, 'cause that worked so well on the prince the last time. It was a nice, speedy death. My lord and lady, calm yourselves. Fata Morgana will be here tonight for the festivities. She will finish off Truffaldino once and for all and make sure the prince never laughs. She sent word to double the amount of poison you slip into his medicine today and to attend the party as if nothing was amiss. For if he does not laugh today, he will be dead by morning.
Well, that would be wonderful.
Hello, Clarice. Could you not do that? It really freaks me out.
Come. We must go and plan for tonight.
With all due respect, sir, didn't we just plan for tonight?
It's kind of what I thought we were doing.
True. Come. Let us get off stage so the next scene can get on.
Oh, okay. That works.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the castle, Prince Tartaglia was in misery. Though, whether it's from Morgana's potions or just his own outlook, I leave you to decide.
Poor me. What a fate. I've tried everything. Acupuncture, herbal remedies, even those TV evangelists. I felt the power! I have my crystals and my magnets. I even tried that drinking my own pee business. Yet, I'm always sick, always weak, and always sad. Ooh, it's time for my medicines. It tastes like crap, and it probably isn't even working. I get dizzy spells and fainting spells and speaking spells. I have a fever and my joints hurt. I get hot flashes and sometimes hot flushes. One rises from my feet, the other goes down from my head. And, I need an enema at least once a week to keep my bowels regular. Otherwise, I'm blocked up for days. And, hold on. I want you to take a look at this thing on my butt. Let me know if it looks weird to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you to the bout of the century. In the left corner we have the pure bulk and destructive power of the returning champ. I'm the champ, white child of the ancient children. And in the left corner, or in the right corner actually, we have an elderly British woman. Oh, please, Governor, take care. Let's get it on! Show me what you got! Oh, show me what you got! Oh, I only have about 4 pence and 20 quid. That's not really what I meant, lady! Very well then. Funny? Very well. I don't usually use my A material on charity cases, but for you I will make an exception. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you now is a story about 2 people who just met. One of them is giving the other a bit of trouble right now, but let's see if they can get through in the end. Maestro, if you please. Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? Me here just clowning around. Don't bother, I'm here. Think back! Give me a break. Not even a tiny bit funny?
No, not at all. It was loud and obnoxious. It gave me hives and athlete's foot. And since you've been here, I think I'm developing dandruff. Who in the hell are you anyway?
Who am I? I am the internationally famous wandering clown and court jester, Truffledine. I am the father of farce, the lord of laughter, the sultan of shtick. I am your stand-up comedian, your slapstick cartoon hero, the soul of commedia dell'arte, all blended together with a dash of pizzazz and a bit of old-school goofiness for a milkshake of comedic delight. Only now that I think of it, I'm not really all that like a milkshake, because that is cold, and I, your hypochondrial friends, am red hot. I make everyone laugh.
Well, you don't make me laugh. Don't quit your day job just yet.
Ah! Don't you dare! Let me feel your pulse. Just as I thought. Normal.
Normal? It is not normal. My throat hurts and Phlegm, I have to spit. Quick, get the buckets.
Well, that's lovely. Do you hear that, Your Highness? They're having a ball and a feast in your honor. Wouldn't you like to go?
A feast? No way in hell. A feast in my condition? I'm very sick and have to stay in bed near my medicines.
My precious. You're going to the stupid ball whether you like it or not.
Stop! What are you doing, you lunatic? My medicines! I'll die without my medicines!
Oh my gosh, Your Highness! Are you okay? Are you
I'm sick.
Frankly, Your Highness, I don't give a damn.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing? You're gonna take my medicines! I need my medicines!
So it was time for the royal costume ball, and the kingdom prepared, throwing together the most elaborate and ornate costumes they could find, all hoping to make the prince laugh to save the kingdom, and to collect the king's reward. Prince Tartaglia's illness had all but outlawed happiness in the kingdom, and this opportunity to break free and cut loose from the kingdom-wide mourning created a feeling of hope and joy in everyone. And I do mean everyone.
Well, I've carried out the king's orders. He decreed there would be a banquet, a masked ball, and entertainments this very night. And I have made it so. The people will be wearing comical masks in an attempt to make the prince laugh. But I will ensure that our masks only remind him of death and depress him more. Just a sec, Grandma. Where do you think you're going? The party hasn't even started yet.
Fool, don't you recognize me? It is I, Fata Morgana. And I'm here to help you. As long as I am present in this room, the prince will not laugh. And if he does not laugh, he does not live. And if he does not live, he dies! Bravo!
My queen, my benefactor, my most holy rolling stone. I did not recognize you in your costume. I am thankful for your supernatural help.
That's more like it. Smeraldina, my loyal henchwoman, help me with this thing. What the hell are you waiting for, simpleton? Let the party begin.
Open the gates.
Beloved subjects, welcome. We are here tonight in pursuit of happiness. Most specifically, the happiness of my only son, Prince Tartaglia. Whoever can make him laugh will get this huge sack of gold. Though I say now that if you can touch his heart and make him truly happy, my kingdom is yours. But for now, a laugh will do. Let the entertainment begin.
Let's get this show rolling. You heard the man, people. It's cash for laughs. Entertainment number one, a joust. You the horse. A horse. You can be a horse. Hey. You can be the jouster. And you're going to be all like, oh, I'm so scared. He's going to beat me up. I'm such a win. You are going to be the second horse. Go sit down. And you're going to be the second jouster. And you're going to be all like, oh, I'm so strong. I'm going to beat him up. Okay. All right. Okay. Great.
The coin toss.
Oh crap, this guy.
It's heads. Oh, that music was taken. That's joust will be out of fun. So, I'm sorry, horses. You gotta go. Bye. See you later. Have fun. Have fun at the party. Okay. Jousters ready?
Get out there. Entertainment.
All right. Jousters ready? I think he's gonna win.
You will win.
Go!
You will win. I believe you will win.
He's gonna win.
You will win. Oh, yes. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Did he laugh?
That was wonderful. Wasn't that funny?
No, not at all. The air is so stuffy in here I can hardly breathe, and all this noise is giving me a headache. Please, Daddy, can't I just go back to my nice warm bed near my medicines? Plus, all the microbes and bacteria in this room are no good for my...
No, this seems worse.
This calls for drastic measures. Entertainment number two. You there! Bring it out.
What's it gonna be?
What is it?
What's it gonna be?
He's getting Can I do this? Will you choose me? The objective of this game is to stay in the air as long as possible and don't let nothing hit the ground. Awesome. Forward,
Truff.
Better luck next time.
Very nice, very nice. Good job, Truff. Good job.
Wait, everyone! Everyone, look!
My dear Truffaldino, you have saved my son. You get the prize.
Good job, Truff.
Listen to me, you praying ass! There is one thing they know, from Berlin to Montana. It is never wise to cross Fata Morgana. Oh, of course she's a beauty, there is no mistake. But she's not nice like a bunny, has a bite like a snake. So, laugh it up, sugar, but tell all your friends that Fata Morgana still got her revenge. Enjoying yourself getting caught in my verse? Well, it's more than just poetry. This is a curse. You've never known love. Here's a present from me. You'll fall in love with an orange. Orange! Make it 3. These 3 specific oranges you'll chase round the globe, because I won't let you stop till you wear your death robe. Nothing else will suffice, not cheese nor soda fizz, because the cause of your death will be the love of 3 oranges. Run, find them if you can.
No. No! You don't love oranges.
Where are my 3 oranges? Where are they? I'm coming, my love.
No!
I'm coming!
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I gotta go get her in minutes, okay? Well, I have to sort this out. So, what do you say we all meet back here in 10 minutes? Is 10 minutes work for you? I hope so, because we're gonna close the curtain! 10 minutes! I am so sorry about all of this. We will be back here in 10 minutes. Faster! 10 minutes. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. The line at the women's restroom was horrendous.
What a change, what a change. So much has happened. Who would have believed it? Let's recap, shall we? Got some. I made them myself. Prince Tartaglia, who is confined to his room, dying of hypochondria only an act ago, is now obsessed with leaving the castle, and it's all because of that witch, Fata Morgana. The clown Truffaldino had made him laugh, curing him of his first curse when Morgana cursed him again. This time, to fall in love with 3 oranges. That's 3 specific oranges. Why any old oranges won't do is beyond me. It's not like we don't have hundreds in the royal kitchen he could have his pick of. But alas, nothing can calm or restrain the prince from his impossible quest, and his father, the king, is becoming ill with grief. This whole thing is starting to sound like a fairy tale on crack.
Well, where are they? I've waited for over an hour now. What are those? I asked you to get me iron shoes that will last me throughout my quest around the world, and you bring me these?
Well, where am I supposed to find a pair of iron shoes?
Did you even try, Payless?
Yes. I even went to a blacksmith and he thought I was a lunatic.
Well, come up with something. Oh, I've got to have them. I've got to have those wonderful, beautiful, delicious, succulent 3 oranges.
It is bad enough that my father won't let me have my own armor and I have to build it myself, but now I have to put up with this idiocy? Oh, as soon as I get my shoes, I will embark on my quest around the world to get those 3 tantalizing oranges, and you, my good sir, will be my squire.
Now, wait just a minute. I didn't mind coming here to save you from the first curse, but I am a professional clown, not your servant.
True. Oh, but you must understand that I don't care. I must find those oranges and make them mine. What took you so long? I'll do it.
Remember our arrangement.
Squire!
Coming, Your Majesty. Your Highness, something has been troubling. We still have no idea where these oranges are. What's with the sudden rush? We don't even know where we'd be questing to. Wouldn't it be better to stay at the castle and send scouts?
Aha, my good squire. You underestimate the power of my love and resolve. I can feel the oranges calling to me, like strings tugging at my heart. The oranges are 2,000 miles away, prisoners, locked up in the castle of the wicked witch Creanta. I might have heard the narrator talking during intermission.
Thanks a lot, boss.
So, we are ready now. Ready, that is, as soon as I get my damn shoes. Ah, wonderful. Truffle boy, grab our bags. We are off.
Stay, my son, I beseech you, for you will surely die on such a long journey. Do not leave the court. This is a false love that you feel. It is only the curse of that witch Morgana, and this path does not lead to happiness, but to your death and my despair. I understand how you must feel. I was young once and fancied myself in love, but there were other fish in the sea, other produce in the great supermarket of life. Oh, for all the love a father ever had for his son, please do not go to your death.
Whatever, Dad. You never understood me anyway. The oranges and I are meant to be together. Get out of my way. I must rescue them.
How much sharper than a serpent's tooth is an ungrateful child. You give them an inch and they beat you with the yardstick.
You know, I don't really get this whole oranges thing. It's like, does he want to eat them or date them?
Come, Truffaldino. We must go.
No! Stay! Stop!
What about some tangerines? They're pretty much just like oranges!
I knew you wouldn't understand how I feel. I'm sorry, but my destiny calls me. Farewell.
No! No!
Farewell.
You're not leaving,
Truffaldino.
Daddy! No!
Help.
No!
He's stronger than he looks.
No!
Let's go.
You serve me! No!
Rusty! Sorry. Rusty! Rusty, what's happening? Rusty, you're alive! We got Rusty! We got Rusty! Wait!
What is all this racket? Some of us are trying to make evil plans.
I mean, sleep.
What is everyone doing?
Well, the Prince and Truffaldino have left to find the oranges. The king has fainted. I'm fanning him. You want to know what everyone is doing, and they're pretty much just sitting there watching it all.
Stop that! Can we just put the fourth wall back up? You're making my brain hurt.
Alas! Woe! My son! My precious son! My son is as good as dead. We may as well just end the play now. Everyone, just go home. evil as one. The whole court must dress in black. I will end my days in weeping and loneliness. Alas, alas.
Oh, my king, I will weep with you. We will shed our tears into one handkerchief. Then give that handkerchief to some poet to inspire him. Oh, what a cruel hand life has dealt the hearts. All we can do now is hope that the prince's quest is fruitful.
Oh, shut up, Pantalone. No, this is not the time for puns, so just get on with the show, my horse.
Oh yeah! Hooray for Morgana, the kingdom is as good as ours.
Indeed. Creonte will rip those fools apart before they even get to her castle. Well, we better come to an understanding about the rights and divisions of powers, since we've basically already won. I, of course, will have the bulk of the power.
Well, I want to be the general of the armies and wage wars and bathe in the blood of my enemies and taste the sweet, sweet. Did I say armies? I meant puppies. Okay. Well, since I've been such a loyal lackey, I want a position too. All I want is to be in charge of the court's entertainments. I want to be the master of revels, the Raja of the rubber chicken, the workman of the whoopee cushion. Comedy, spare us.
You don't see comedies winning the awards and critical acclaim. We must raise our brow a bit higher. Do the kind of art that's good for us. Stories seeped with searing political commentary. Reflective pieces that examine the futility of the human condition. And those delightful English class staples, where every line needs a corresponding footnote to decode it.
But don't you think sometimes people enjoy something a little more relatable? Just our standard good versus evil. They lived happily ever after. You are just so lost, aren't you? Nobody likes stories like that anymore. They like something that they can wear their pearls to and discuss over an expensive glass of scotch.
If we had it your way, we'd be sharing our art with the rabble. If you must do comedies, do the dark satire, the ironic parody, the self-aware serio comedy.
Broad comedy, slapstick, that is so last millennium. Come on, my cuddly little lump of dryer lint. Let's go into the trophy room and see which crown looks best on you. Come on. I kind of like broad comedy and slapstick.
Large, ominous wilderness. Celio, the good magician, nemesis to Fata Morgana. Was drawing circles into the ground, preparing to summon the great demon Farfarello to his aid. However, Celio is far more powerful than Morgana knew. He was, in fact, guiding the entire tale along in ways she could never have realized. One minute, please. Sorry. One second. Oh, please. Like you didn't know it was me this whole time. Farfarello, Farfarello, I order you here. I now need your service. Farfarello, appear! So yeah, spells around here tend to rhyme. If you have an issue with that convention, I will see you after the curtain call.
Who calls me? Who orders me from the bowels of the earth?
It is I, Celio.
Who? Oh, geez, another one of these. Here we go again.
What is this? Some kind of play or rabbit out of the hat routine?
You can't possibly know how tired I am of having to play the lovely assistant. Back in the old days, us demons got some respect. It was all, back, foul creatures of hell! Stuff like that. Those were the good old days. Alright, listen, Coolio, whatever your name was. If you're just some kid playing magician in some silly old play, I don't care how much is at me, I'll march right back down to the bowels of the earth.
I am a real magician. Stay, I order you.
You order me?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you're telling the truth, since this has got to be the saddest Vegas showroom I have ever seen. They didn't even feed you, did they? And don't even get me started on that outfit. Who dresses like that? I mean, honestly, tell me you put that on in the morning and said, oh, I look good.
Enough of this impertinence, demon. Tell me of the prince and my servant, Truffaldino.
That was a nice voice. Sounded very authentic. I think I got chills. Okay. All right. Tell you what. Union doesn't want us using the powers of the occult on, well, stupid stuff. But you seem authentic enough, so I'll obey you.
How big of you?
Buzz around the underworld is, Morgana has conjured a wind god to push the clown and the prince along towards their destination. So sure is she that Creonta and the perils of her castle will destroy them for good. Which, I mean, let's be honest, they probably will. Unless, of course, you had some help from, oh, I don't know, say a demon of the occult.
How handy that I conjured one up then.
You're Mr. All-Powerful with the thunder and the lightning and the stupid pointy hat. But you still need my help.
Oh no, actually I was hoping you'd give me a nice full body massage.
Really? Well, now that you mention it, you do seem a little tight. And let me tell you, I have magic everywhere, and these hands are just positively enchanted. Okay. Oh. You were kidding.
Yeah.
Should have figured as much. I mean, it's not like anyone ever calls me out of hell just to say hi. Get a cup of coffee. Well, lucky for you, I've got a bone to pick with Creonta myself. For this one time, she summoned me out of hell just to do her dishes. Imagine it, me, an all-powerful demon, with my hands all wrinkly. The very idea was just zap you. Okay.
Wait, you put in for the role in unit, you didn't have enough money to get decent sound effects? Budget cuts.
Master, I humbly present to you these 3 powerful items of magic, which should help your charges get to Creonta's castle alive.
And the wind god?
Will be my pleasure.
Well, thank you, Farfarello, for all your help.
Well, it's been real. I gotta get back down to the bowels of the earth now. Later. I gotta get back down to the bowels of the earth now. Later. That's your cue! Can you at least get the curtain? Thank you.
Farfarello may have just bought me enough time. I only hope that these powerful tools from the underworld will be enough to save them from the perils that await them yet.
Me.
What the heck was that all about?
What time we've made! I can almost smell those oranges in the distance. There it is! The castle of Creonta!
Wonderful. Well, let's camp here and check it out tomorrow. I'm tired and hungry. Why don't we find something to eat and then take a little nap?
How can you be so concerned with food when the castle is so close? We must storm the castle of Creonta. We must rescue those 3 oranges. We must...
Stop, hasty prince! The castle of Creonta is fraught with dangers. You'll be lucky to make it out alive. Creonta's castle is guarded by 4 unspeakable horrors.
Nobody said anything about something unspeakable.
What kind of horrors are we talking about here?
There's an ancient iron gate, rusted over with time. An ornery donkey, an old, evil rope, and an ugly old hag of a cook, who doesn't have a broom, and therefore must sweep out her oven with her own sagging bosoms.
Right. Oh, but it does not matter what awaits us. I am determined to try to find those oranges that I love.
Very well. Since you are so determined, here are some powerful tools from the underworld that will help you. Now, should you survive the horrors and get to the oranges in time, take them and leave the castle immediately. And remember, this is the most important part. Do not open the oranges unless you are near water. If you can do all this, I will put a spell on your path that will ensure you a safe and speedy journey home. Be careful, my young prince.
Thank you, good sir. Let's go now. Good heavens, man, are we not heroes? Heroes must be brave no matter what the odds. What of all the damsels in need of rescuing?
Oh, I'm all about rescuing damsels. I'm just not all that willing to risk my life for a few pieces of citrus is all. This donkey and witch and whole venture is beginning to sound very dangerous to me.
Servant, I order you to come with me.
I don't care what I promised the wizard. I'm taking my sack of gold and I'm going home. You're the one who wants the stupid oranges. You go.
You're not going to come with me? I thought we were sort of becoming friends. You're the only friend I've ever had.
oranges. But couldn't we wait until morning or something to...
You're very pretty. You're very pretty.
Right. Following. You are not very pretty. You are not very pretty. Castle of Fata Morgana. You've been quiet. I barely had any lines. For an entire act? And then some? Listen, buddy. Better to be quiet than to make a fool out of myself. What's that supposed to mean? It means I'm 8 million times the minion that you'll ever be. I'm the greatest damn lackey there ever was. All that silence, evil plotting. Well, I'm so evil. I post spoilers online. I'm so evil, I once sprayed my hair with an aerosol can, even when I didn't need that extra hold, just to mess with the ozone layer. Look, I'm so evil, I don't always wash my hands after using the restroom. I'm so evil. I know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. But I won't tell. Sweet Satan, you are evil! Get it right!
Shut up, you two. Unfortunately for the both of you, Tartaglia and Truffaldino are very much not dead. And to make matters worse, Celio is helping them to get to Creonta. I don't understand it. Celio has some way of having control over everyone's actions, but I cannot figure out how. Both of you, follow me. If Creonta doesn't kill him, we'll need to have something else up our sleeve. He'll rue the day he messed with Fata Morgana!
All too soon, our heroes reached the courtyard of Queen Creonta's castle.
Oil can! Okay. Alright. That one? Probably. Is this an oil can?
I think it is.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Master. I didn't mean to.
Okay, we're in. What's next? There was...
Oh my God!
What is that?
I don't know. I think it might be donkey. I'm not totally sure.
Okay, it's friendly. Friendly. Okay, awesome. So there was the gate, the donkey, what?
What is that?
I am at least 7% sure that's a rope.
I think you're right.
Okay, so let's,
What do we do? What do we do?
I couldn't tell you. Let's, it looks wet. Let's stretch it out.
I don't
fine.
It's gross. It's
a rope.
disgusting.
I think you'll live.
Oh my god, it's so
You
gross!
can do it.
Okay, alright. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Oh,
All the way.
okay,
All the way.
okay.
Drop.
Woo.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So there's the gate, the donkey, the rope. That's 3. Were there 4? Are you sure?
My wheel! There is no trespassing on Queen Creonta's property! And keep it down when you're doing the souffle I have in there!
We brought a gift for you.
A dustbuster! You silly little thing! I don't have to use my poor old pumpkins to clean out this oven anymore! Oh, thank you!
Stop, thief! Those oranges are mine! Drop them immediately! Oh, you cook! Grab those two and throw them into your oven immediately!
No, sugar! I don't think I will. I've been cleaning that damned oven of yours out year after year. You just sat there day after day and watched my cup size go up and never gave me so much as a broom. But these 2 nice youngins gave me this. These 2 fellows have shown me the light. I'm not going to obey you anymore.
Rope! My rope! Hang those 2 thieves by the neck until they are dead!
Alack, but vile and ill-natured female, upon where did thine affections carry when I didst but lay here and rot for many a year? Nay, these fine fellows took care to remove the wetness that has plagued me of late, and lay me on the cool ground to revel in a state of dryness. I wouldst not delay them in their noble course for all thy base and bestial howling.
We're free, Tartaglia. We're gonna go home. We're gonna save the kingdom. We're gonna find them oranges.
Then you, dearest donkey, precious beast of burden, tear those 2 apart and eat their flesh!
Nay, but alas, for many a season didst you but keep the food of the tummy from me in my mouth. These fine gentlemen of fortune didst but bring carrots in which to partake, which I did most merrily, and forsooth with merriment. I hast decided that thou dost suck most merrily, and I shall no longer lay it the smacketh down in thy name, but let such gentlemen as these go free of themselves.
Well, what do you know? Fake spear.
You! Yes! Lock immediately! Keep those 2 in my courtyard and I will catch them myself and eat them alive!
No, in hell, witch! Did you ever oil me? No. You just let my ass rust off out here year after year. There ain't no way I got my dogs up in here who give me some sweet, sweet oil. Godspeed, gentlemen.
Oh, gate, donkey, rope, cook. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Run! You stupid case! You miserable donkey, you! And cook! You're not even a very good cook! And you! You miserable excuse for a rope! He's taken them! My oranges! My precious oranges! By the dark gods that I've faithfully served all these years! How could you allow this? How could you let this happen to me? You know what, guys? You suck! It was a total waste of time to worship you for all these years. I bet you don't even exist. Come on, prove me right. Look at me, dancing on the edge of the swing zone. If you do exist, I dare you strike me dead, right here, right now.
I was quite long ago. You shoe nearby. So close, it was like right on your shoulder. Then it died, and now I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for Ada Morgana. She told me, Smeraldina, meet me by the big log that looks suspiciously like a leftover prop from the Addams Family, where I will then tell you your pivotal role in my brilliant evil plan. LOL, TTYL. Pivotal role! Oh, finally, my chance to be in the spotlight. All this time, waiting in the wings, watching everyone else's chance to steal the scene. Finally, I get a chance to just nibble on some of the scenery. Oh, pivotal role! I will show that self-absorbed, powerless, cauldron-licking.
Well, there is nothing but bad news from hell.
Well, what kind of news did you expect from hell?
Don't get sassy with me. As I said, bad news from hell. Creonta has failed us. That vile Celio has helped Prince Tartaglia and Truffaldino to get the oranges. We must take care of that meddling wizard once and for all, and I think I finally figured out how. This plan cannot fail.
Right. Just like making him a hypochondriac, killed him right away. Nope. Wait. That plan actually did fail. And then the quest for the oranges was going to kill him. And then Creonta. I thought you said before that you were some all-powerful mistress of the dark arts. Thought you said that we could not fail.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Bad days happen to even Fata Morgana. So shut up!
Some evil villainess you are.
I would kill you this instant, you disrespectful wench, if I did not need you for the final stage of the plan. Truffaldino and the prince will be here soon. And then we will teach Celio a lesson and finish him off once and for all. Your job is simple, Smeraldina. When the princess is left alone...
Wait a minute. What princess? There's no princess in this story.
Do you honestly believe we would have a fairy tale with a wizard and kings and princes and witches, but no princess? You are even more foolish than I thought. No wonder you've always sat on the sidelines. You weren't smart enough to do anything else. When the princess, and there will be one, is left alone, you will gain her confidence and put this bobby pin in her hair.
What? That's my pivotal role? To make sure some princess's hair isn't a little mussed? I get to play hairdresser to some character that just waltzes in Act 3? I quit. I quit!
Fool! It will make her transform into a dove. Once she has transformed, you will then sit in her place. Tartaglia will be forced to marry you and make you his queen. Then, once you are queen, you will put another bobby pin in his head and he too will become a beast. Then you will leave the castle and let Princess Clarice and Leandro to rule the kingdom. Understand?
Wait a minute. Let me just get this straight. You want me to get rid of the princess, marry the prince, become queen, and then just leave and let Clarice and Leandro, who have been sitting on their butts this whole time, plotting, but never actually doing anything, get to rule the entire kingdom? How is that even remotely fair? Why can't I just stay queen?
I have a whole bag of these, Smeraldina.
But you see,
I hear somebody. Come with me.
Well, this looks as good a place as any to do this. Did you bring the hammer? I thought you had it. Just stay here. I'll be right back with it.
man, I miss that guy with the fans. really lagging behind. As soon as we left Crown's castle, the curse started to wear off, and Tartaglia began to realize what the rest of us have seen all along. That after all this work, all we have to show for it are these 3 stupid giant oranges! What is that? Is somebody eating oranges? Oh, are there soccer moms around here? Did you guys bring pretzels too? Oh no. The problem with standing still is that I'm finally starting to realize how hungry I am. If only I had something to eat. Something small, like a piece of fruit. No, I mustn't. But the curse is worn off. He probably doesn't even want them anymore. He does have 3 of them. What is he with 3 of them? Maybe if I just eat 1. 2 is a nice even number. There's nothing here to tip him off if there were 3 oranges. You better hide your programs just in case. Whoa! Who put that in there?
Oh, the sun! It has been so long since I've seen its bright and gentle rays. Oh, they're so bright and hot. They're too hot. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, please give me some water. Oh, I'm so parched. Oh, quick, or I'll die of thirst. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Don't be so cruel. Oh, help me. Help me.
Where could I possibly find water? Where could there possibly be water around here?
Help me, please, help me.
Hold on, lady. I'll open up another orange and give you some of the orange juice to drink. That'll fix you right up. Oh my God! I'm finally free!
I've been trapped for so long. All those years waiting, and finally we have been rescued. I would like a drink, though. Oh, the cruel sun! Oh, I'm dying of thirst. Please give me something to drink. I'm dying of thirst. Help me! Help me!
If only I had some sign or indication of where I could find water!
Oh, what a fate! I'm dying of thirst! I'm dying, you cruel man! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Ladies? Hold on! I'll save you! Stay loud. Oh, is she breathing? Does she have a pulse? Oh, hi. I'd like to order 2 plain pizzas, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no! I will save you! Don't worry! Time of death, 3:45. They were so Maybe! If I open up the 3rd orange, I can use some of the orange juice!
Truffaldino, stop! What are you doing? The wizard said we have to be near water before we open them.
I'm sorry! I wasn't really listening! I'm sorry!
Truffaldino, you fool! What's this? Oh no. These poor young girls. Dead. They were but in the spring of their life, and now that life has been plucked off them like feathers off a roasted chicken. Alas, how short is our time upon this earth. Hey, can we get some cleanup out here? Yeah, just, get these two off the stage. They're kind of bringing the whole scene down.
Good thing, boss. Our pleasure. What a shame. These poor girls.
Oh, could I give you something for your trouble?
Oh, sir, we could not possibly take your money, but we could use a new coin pouch.
But if I give you my coin pouch, what will I keep my coins in?
Oh, well, then we are very glad that we can help the event area too, sir. We will take those too.
Okay. All right, fasten that little you want there. There you go.
You're a real friend.
Oh, I know. Hey. Truffaldino has abandoned me. I've lost the last of our money, and now I only have one orange left. I don't even remember why it was so important that I found them in the first place. It is a particularly nice orange, however. How big and beautiful it is. How nice and tender its skin. Oh, I must cut it open and see what it holds inside. Let me try that again.
Oh, who took me out of my orange? The cruel sun. Someone, bring me some water. Please, bring me some water. Help me. Please.
Water. Apparently I have no short-term memory. Oh, where can I find water around here? Thank you. Excuse the large vessel, dear lady, but here's some water.
Thank you so much. You've saved my life.
Are you okay?
I don't think I'll ever be the same. I mean to say, I've been in an orange.
Oh, please, dearest lady, let me help you. So, tell me, what was a girl like you doing in an orange like this?
Well, I wasn't always an orange. I'm actually a princess, and Ninetta is my name. I'm the daughter of Kunkel, king of Antipodes, and me and my two beloved sisters were turned into oranges by the wicked witch Cryanta. I know it sounds so improbable, but I promise it really did happen.
Oh, believe me, princess, after everything that's been going on around here lately, I have no trouble believing your story.
My sisters, have you seen them there, sir? I do hope that they are happy and well. Have you seen them?
No. I just got here myself. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, but princess, you have other things to think about. For I am Prince Tartaglia. My father is the King of Hearts, and you are the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. I've never known such complete happiness than before I've met you. Princess, I believe I'm in love with you. Will you make me this happy forever? Will you marry me and be my Queen of Hearts, since you already rule over mine?
Well, we just met 3 seconds ago. Isn't this a bit sudden? Though, you are fairly handsome, and it is so nice to be a princess again. Oh, heck, sure! Oh, give me a break. You spent a few years in an orange and tell me how picky you are. I feel like we're in a fairy tale.
We are, my princess, which means we are guaranteed the happily ever after. I cannot wait to present you to my father.
But this dress is covered in pulp. I have nothing suitable to be a king in.
Oh, my princess, my father will love you no matter how you are dressed. But if you insist, I will bring the whole court to you, along with some clothes fit for a princess.
Oh.
Wait here while I go tell my father about the beautiful creature I promised to marry.
Oh, my love, my dear water boy, I promise to wait right here.
Yes, yes, my future queen. Wait right here for me.
Oh, I promise to wait right here.
And I promise to hurry back and marry you.
I don't know. And so it was that the prince returned to his kingdom with a new bride. They married, and the prince finally had someone who could truly touch his heart. The king and queen ruled their kingdom with kindness and laughter, and everybody lived happily ever after.
Not so fast, Celio. You ruined my revenge, but I've planned all these hours, and now with one simple spell, I negate all your powers. You've been running this show, every choice was your choice. Well, I'd like to see you narrate if you don't have a voice. Oh, try all you wish, Celio. You everyone else. Brigella, Smeraldina! Grab him!
Can't talk now.
Yeah, stop moving! Stop moving!
Break my nail.
It's about time we had a fairy tale where evil put up a decent fight. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone, but I'm running the show now. And I'm going to make sure it turns out miserably ever after for Silvio and Tartaglia. Smeraldina, you're on!
Whoa, honey. You are having one hell of a bad hair day.
Am I? Oh dear, I'm meeting my fiance's family soon and I want to look my very best. But there are no mirrors in this forest and I've been in an awkward position in an orange for a very long time.
You don't say.
Well, it was a rather large orange, but it still mussed my hair.
Well, here, let me fix it for you.
Bird? Come here, little birdie. Fly into the nice, pretty net. Get
Boss, I didn't get to kill her. She just flew too fast. You want me to try to get her?
No need, Smeraldina. I am running the show now. In fact, I'm tired of waiting. What do you say the prince comes back right now? The prince returned with his father and all the court to meet his bride. Then he walked into a tree. Twice.
Here she is, Father. Here is the princess I promised to marry. God, who in the name of Gazi are you?
I am Princess Ninetta, the girl you promised to marry.
Oh, you are so not. No way in hell will I marry you.
But that's not what you said last night. I never should have trusted you. Oh, he told me he loved me. He promised he would marry me, or I never would have.
My son, a royal promise is a royal promise. You must keep your word. You should not make promises in the heat of the moment that you do not intend to keep in the morning light.
Oh, wait. No. You think that I and her, no, I would never even touch that.
You will marry this princess. I order you to do so.
Like Majesty.
No son of mine will go back on his promise. Let us all go back to the palace. This matter is closed. The wedding will be tonight.
Princess Ninetta, my Ninetta, where are you, my
Hands,
love?
sit.
Ninetta, where are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's wrap it up. Let's get on with the show.
Come here, you
Oh,
I
disgrace.
must find my princess.
Get you back to the palace.
And so it was that the prince was forced to marry the woman that he found in the forest. And that night, she placed a magic bobby pin in his head, and he turned into a pig whose feet they used for jelly. And the king, at seeing his limping, legless pig of a son, gouged out his eyes with a brooch. And so they all lived miserably ever after.
Likely.
What? Where did you come from? How did you get here?
I escaped. Somehow.
That is impossible. How did you get your voice back? This makes no sense!
It doesn't have to. You see, I know a few things about fairy tales, Morgana, that you seem to have overlooked. Number one, willful suspension of disbelief. Literally nothing has to make sense so long as the audience is amused. Number two, things will always look bleaker before they get better. But most of all, number three, good always wins, no matter how unlikely or unreasonable it may seem. Good!
yourself a whole bunch of time by just leaving right now, because we all know how this is going to end.
You are just trying to make me give up.
Yeah.
Never! I challenge you to a duel to the death.
Bring it on. That was rude. That was my favorite staff.
I love Celio. He is great.
Oh, thank you. So kind.
Mama! Mama!
That was really rude. Oh my gosh! My butt! Now I'll never look like Kim Kardashian! Ow! 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 My butt! My butt's on fire! This really hurts! Yeah, we just.
Thank you. I'm here all the way.
Carry on. Thank you. No problem. All right. Let's get this over with so we can all go home.
So, the prince is getting married, and the king has ordered me to help prepare the wedding feast. But poor Tartaglia is still upset, and he won't even talk to his bride. And he's probably better off anyway. That is how most marriages end up. But for right now, my job is to roast the chicken. Boy, you ain't even a real chicken! Look at all them chickens, or like look at this one disgrace of a chicken! Boom! Roasted.
Good day,
Gee, little pretty birdie!
Good day, Mr. Cook. I would love for you to let the chicken burn so that ugly hag Smeraldina does not get to eat a single thing.
Glad to be of service, miss.
Triple Dino, everyone's hungry. Where's the chicken? Shouldn't it be ready by now?
Yeah.
You ruined it! It's all robbery!
Okay, so I can explain. This huge white dove came in and asked me to go to sleep.
And you did so?
Well, she asked so nicely.
Have you been drinking?
No, honestly, I saw it.
Now I would love for you to let the vegetables burn too so that ugly hag Smeraldina does not get to eat a single thing.
Not a problem, miss.
Triple Dino, where's that bird?
Where you going?
What's this pin doing here? That doesn't look right.
I don't know. I'll pull it out. Dude.
Gracious.
Oh, thank you so much.
The wedding guests are all waiting for the main course. They're starting to gnaw the napkin rings. Truffaldino, where Where is that chicken?
Princess Ninetta! My Ninetta!
What is going on here? What is the meaning of this? Who is this girl?
I, Your Highness, am Princess Ninetta. I was an orange earlier today until that Smeraldina turned me into a dove, and then this kind fellow saved me. It's a rather long story, and I'd really not like to go into it. But here I am, sir. I am the girl that your son promised to marry, and I do want to marry him, sire.
Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Where is my wedding banquet? I'm hungry. And where's my pookie-wookie prince? He left the table so suddenly.
Service around here is so bad. When? I mean, if I ever rule the kingdom, I will be sure to have faster chef.
There has been dirty work afoot. Now why, Smeraldina, did you put a spell on that sweet girl?
What? A spell! Okay. Now, you see, spell is such a strong word. As is put, I think I can best explain my thoughts on the matter in a dramatic monologue from Jack Nicholson's character in A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth!
Quiet, Smeraldina! You are an agent of the evil Fata Morgana.
Yes.
Who is now currently addressing her wounds in hell. Thank you very much. Leandro, Princess Clarice, and Rigella are also her agents. Tripledino, Sicko.
Well, you're a wizard I've never met before, though you present no proof to back up your claims. That entrance was pretty impressive, so I'm just going to take what you say on faith. I order Smeraldina, Leandro, and Rigella to all be banished from my kingdom immediately and sent into exile. And someone find Clarice.
You can't get rid of me that easily. I will be king. I will.
Oh, this sucks! I was so freaking close to being queen! Hey, wait! Do you know what this means, guys? They didn't kill us! That means we'll be back for the sequel!
And now, let us have a real wedding at last. My loyal subjects, may we all take something away from this silliness, some message from all the chaos. There is no greater power than that of a laugh. And happiness is a force which can save a person from the horrors of the world. Tartaglia and Ninetta make each other happy, and that, in turn, should bring us all joy. Let us celebrate the triumph of merriment.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, my lord.
Citrus.
The King Tartaglia and Queen Ninetta married and ruled their kingdom for many years to come. And although they never changed the world or brought the kingdom great success overseas, they brought joy to their subjects' lives and theirs as well. So I thank you for coming out here tonight, and I hope you had a smile in exchange. For this really is the end this time, and I can say with all assurance that everyone lived happily ever in laughter. Thank you.